Welcome aboard, fellow enthusiasts, as we embark on another incredible video. Greetings, viewers. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of Eugenio Soncini in this video. Eugenio Soncini, 21 July 1906 – 27 February 1993, was an Italian architect. Now, let's shift our perspective and explore education through a fresh lens, unlocking new perspectives. Eugenio Soncini graduated in engineering from the then Regio Istituto Tecnico Superiore, now Politecnico di Milano, in 1929. His career and work may be divided into two distinct phases, before and after the Second World War. As we progress through this video, let's shift our attention towards the 30s and 40s and uncover its hidden depths. As a recent graduate, he was involved in significant collaborations, first with Emilio Lancia and later with Gio Ponti, who at that time collaborated with Lancia. The latter collaboration was so productive that Ponti decided to abandon Lancia and create a new studio with the young Soncini. As a fully fledged partner, the Ponti Fornaroli Soncini Studio. From 1933 to 1947, Soncini worked actively with Ponti on the architectural design and construction of numerous buildings, among the most significant on the Milan's architectural scene at that time, such as the Palazzo Montecatini 1939 and the Tunica Columbus 1938-40. These are the years of his practical and professional growth and maturing, which prompted him towards his own design and creative autonomy. In 1940, he married Morel Sessa and had 3 children. In this part of the video, we'll be diving deep into the 50s and 60s and unraveling its profound impact. An exuberant and strong-willed personality, towards the end of the war, Soncini began to find the partnership with Ponti restrictive. So, when in 1947 his brother Ermenegildo graduated in architecture, he took the opportunity to leave Ponti and open an independent studio, the Studio Eugenio and Ermenegildo Soncini, in the Palazzino Sessa in Via Ariosto 1 in Milano. After World War II, he followed his own interests, concentrating on the office and hospital building sectors. His architectural production mainly concerned the Milan's area, with a significant amount of office buildings, clinics and educational institutions. Among the most significant ones were the Torbreda, originally known as Grattacielo di Milano, the La Madonnina and Capitanio clinics, the office buildings of Michelin, Galbani and Milano Assicurazioni, the Tor Tirrenia and the Palazzo Lo Serenissimo Campari. Besides working with his brother Ermenegildo, he collaborated with Luigi Mattiani, Pierluigi Nervi and Giuseppe Pestalozza. Due to this long activity, he was described as an exponent of rationalism, in a version that was first classicist and then rigorously technological. The professional activity of Soncini and his studio concluded in 1973. He died in 1993. Its archive was donated by the heirs to CASB Centro Alti Studi sul Arti Visive, Milan, in 2017, in order to preserve it and make it freely available to the public. Let's transition to works and uncover its significance. As partner in Studio Ponti Fornaroli Soncini, 1932 Fabbrica Circolato Cima, in Via Legnone, Milan. 1935 Albergo in Valmartello, Paradiso del Seville, Murano. 1935 Cosa Buffa, in Via Regina Margherita, Milan. 1935 Ville de Bartolomei, in Prato, Valpresolina. 1935 Primo Palazzo Montecatini, in Via Moscova, Milan. 1935 Cosa, in Via Soradini, Milan. 1935 Case Signorelli, in Via G. Modena, Via Signa, Via de Togni, Milan. 1935 Facultà di Matematica, Rome University. 1936 Progetto per Villa Marzotto, a Valdagno, Vicenza. 1936 Cosa Laporte, in Via Brin, Milan. Cosa a Tor Rossini, in Corso Venezia, Milan. 1937 Cosa, in Via Goldoni, Milan. 1938 Il Liviano, Padre University, C. del Retorato. 1939 Cosa Saitolia, in Wien. 1939 Palazzo Farina now FIAT, in Corso Mattotti, Milan. 1939 Palazzo I now RAI, in Corso Sempione, Milan. 1939 Palazzo Donini, in Piazza South, Abela, Milan. 1939 Progetto per il Palazzo Marzotto, Milan. 1940 Clinica Columbus, in Via Buonarroti, Milan. 1940 Palazzo per Ufficiale Le Petit, in Via Celsius, Tenca, Milan. 1940 Palazzino Salvatelli, in Piazza del Muse, Rome. 1940 Cosa, in Via Appiani, Milan. 1940 Villa Marmont, Cervignano Zadda. 1940 Progetto per Cosa INA, in Via Manin, Milan. 1943 Progetto per lo Stabilimento Mondadori, Rome, Milan. 1944 Cosa Garzanti, in Via della Spiga, Milano. Progetto cum studi tecnici di architettura Riuniti, Ponti, Bosisio, Go, Soncini. 1945 Palazzo e Albergo del Ferrovie Nord, Milan. As partner in studio Eugenio ed Ermenegildo Soncini. 1946 Stadio con Tribuna, Lamozzo. Palazzo per Uffici Magazzini di Vendita Michelin, in Corso Sempione, Milan. Palazzo del Marchese Casati Stampa di Soncino, in Via Torino, Milan. Case Signorelli, Via de Amicis, Milan. Palazzo della SKF, in Via Cerati, Milan. C. della Societe Conda, Rome, Milan. 1949 Hotel du Lac, on Lake Lugano, Horto Ceresio. Cosa di Cura Capitanio, in Via Mercoli, Milan. Raffineria di Petrolio e Prodotti Chimici Feconda, Pantano di Rome, Milan. Grattacielo di Milano, now known as Tor Breda, in Piazza della Repubblica, Milan, in collaboration with El Mattiani. Palazzi per la Riunione Adriatica di Sicurt RAS, in Via Cerati, Milan. 1954 Padiglione per la Breda, Sesto South, Giovanni, Milan. Opera Social Femminile, in Via Epicrete, Milan. Palazzo Galbani, in Via Fahrenheit, Filzi, Milano, in collaboration with G. Pestalozzi e El Nervi. Palazzetto, in Via Union, Milan. Ospedal di Circolo di Sarno, Vars. Albergo Ambrosiano e Opera della Cardinal Ferrari, in Via South, Sofia, Milan. Torterina, in Piazza Liberty, Milan. Palazzo per l'Istituto Romano Beni Stabili IRBS, in Via Meravigli, Milan. Scuole Elementari, Rovello Poro, Sarno, Vars. Cosa di Cura Madonnina, in Via Quadrano, Milan. 1958 Hotel del Centro, in Via Broletto, Milan. Kisa, Chak Chumbra, Pakistan. Kisa, Kakit, Colombia. C. della Compagnia di Assicurazioni di Milano, in Via del Loro, Milan. Enteo per Sociali Don Bosco, a Sesto South, Giovanni, Milan. 1959 Fabbrica di Aeroplani, in Argentina. 1959 Designer Scuola con Vito Istituto di Assistenza per Minorenni for Enti Comunali Assistenza ECA, Milan. Cosa di Abitazione con Negozi ed Uffici, in Via Gian Galeazzo, Milan. Gruppi di Fabbricati in Via Chiesa, Via Disciplini for IRBS, Milan. Clinica for Prof. De Luca, Castelnuovo Daunia Fodia. Palazzina Crosti, in Via Buonarroti, Milan. Palazzo per Uffici IRBS, in Via Bordoni, Milan. C. della Societe Molinvano, in Via Custodi, Milan. 1963 Gruppi di Fabbricati Residenziali, in Via de Amicis, Milan. Palazzo per Uffici della Societe Cagisa, in Piazza IV November, Milan. Serie di Case di Abitazione, in Via Correggio, Milan. Cosa di Cura Sancena, Imperia. Istituto South. Ambrogio, in Via Melchiorre Gioia, Milan. 1965 Clinica Privata, in Istanbul. 1965 Cosa, in Via Röntgen, Milan. Serie di Case, in Via Bligni, Via South, Croci, Milan. Palazzo per Uffici La Serenissima Campari, in Via Cerati, Milan. Serie di Case, in Via GM Galeazzo, Milan. Due Palazzi ed Ufficio Lloyd International of Rome, in Corso Europa and Corsia di Cervi, Milan. Hotel Principi and Savoia Residence, in Piazza della Repubblica, Milan. 1970 Cosa, in Corso Vercelli, Milan. Seat of Lopez Insurance Company, in Piazza Cova, Milan. Opera Pro Giovanni Opera Maria Bellini, in Via Fulvio Testi, Milan. Air Hotel, at Porta Garibaldi Railway Station, Milan. 1972 Design of Convitto IDAM for ECA, Milan. 1973 Municipio of Rovello Poro, Sarno Vars. Brace yourself for a captivating discussion on citations and notes as we explore its nuances and implications. Cagliari births, Cagliari deaths, Cagliari century Italian architects, Cagliari modernist architects, Cagliari architects from Milan, Cagliari Polytechnic University of Milan alumni, Cagliari modernist architects from Italy. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to drop them in the comments section.